what's going on, everybody? My name's Will, aka Mr. Bundle Pack himself, and today we are actually going to be doing another edition of Pass or Play. I'm not excited. I'm really not excited for this, but this is so hard to talk about. I don't know why. So I actually got a request to do this movie to review Madam Web. Thanks, Betty. Thanks. I've actually never seen Madam Web, to be completely honest. I think I tried watching it once and I fell asleep, and I probably got like maybe 5 minutes in. I know what happens in the movie. I know what, you know, the whole storyline is and how bad it is, but I thought it would be fun to try to like give it a shot, try my very best. I'm gonna Chris Stuckman this. I'm gonna watch it and not immediately think this sucks. I'm gonna try. So the rules are simple. I'm gonna watch 30 minutes of this movie. If I like the movie, I will keep going and I will play. But if I don't like this movie, which I have a feeling that's probably what's gonna happen, I'm gonna pass. And then I will just review the 30 minutes that I just watched. So without further ado, Madam Web. All right, let's do this. Goddamn Sony. You know it's gonna be a bad time when Sony shows up. 100 years of Columbia Pictures. It's gonna feel like 100 years watching this movie. Oh no, Marvel. Why? Don't worry, it's a Marvel movie. Sort of. In association with Marvel, if you forgot, it's a Marvel movie. Madam Web. Peruvian Amazon, 1973. We're going back this much? Jesus fucking Christ. Huh? Is that a spider web? There he is.
You think we're close?
Oh, you couldn't even see it. His mouth wasn't even moving. They out-of-focused it. That's hilarious.
That spider can give superhuman strength.
What is his? What is this voice? Yeah, then give your super strength.
Yeah, mythical spider people who run across the treetops and punish evil men with their black poison.
Yeah, those guys.
I like to base my research in science, not legends, Mr.
I'll
Sam.
go myself.
Thank you for the umbrella.
Thanks for the umbrella, bitch. Oh my god, it looks like the camera from Austin Powers. He was like,
No! I found you!
oh, that was easy.
I found the spider!
That was easy. Nobody's ever found this spider, but she found it in 10 minutes.
So much power.
There's,
No, we could
what is with these zooms?
People. No one helped
Oh my
me.
god, I'm getting like dizzy.
You could just walk away.
No! Mama Web. Okay, bye. Jesus, what the? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? What is going on right now? What the f? Guy does cardio, I guess. Hey, look, a baby. Look what I found in the water. It's like, I'm good. What is this song? Tignataro's in this? No way.
Oh, you want to go
Sorry,
take
that's
over?
mean.
Be this happy to be back in Queens.
Wait, you've never been shot at in
Oh my
Queens?
god. Ugh, ambulance.
School? Who flips off?
I mean, if you were driving it, I'd flip you off too.
Jesus.
Just rude.
Kids.
Kids. I should have hit her. Should have hit her with my ambulance.
I'm glad I caught you before you headed back out. She's gonna be okay.
Who?
This is literally them just filming her. She's not even doing a character. She's like, who? I don't care.
Her stuff.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney. Look at them. They're trying to make her look ugly. Little clips in her hair, you know, some glasses. Oh, she's hideous. She's so beautiful.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Just put it in your pocket and then throw it away somewhere else.
Are you a human being? She has not stopped complaining since she's been on screen.
Plans, since when you have plans, you're like impossible to pin down.
Well,
Yeah, with that attitude.
I was a model foster kid. I peed outside and everything.
She probably told all the parents that went to adopt her that she pees outside, and they're like, we're good.
Yeah.
We're okay. We're all set. We want a kid that pees inside.
No. You have a winning personality. I guess I got yours by mistake.
You're an asshole.
He's right. Just says fuck you. Go fuck yourself. I mean, the movie doesn't look bad. It's just the writing is what's really killing it. It's actually a nice apartment. It's the only positive I got right now. Oh. Why would she want to get a dog? She has a cat.
Us strays need to stick together. Somebody's hungry.
I mean, it's a stray that's been searching for food, so yeah, it makes sense that it's hungry. Oh, look, she kept it. Ugh, family. Ugh. Whoa, it's the briefcase from Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's all connected. So wait, how did she get to America and all that stuff? Did these natives just come and like drop her off at the airport? Like, hey, you might want to take this kid. Like, how did she get back? Just a bunch of spider people just being like, hey, we found this baby. I have so many questions.
Dial it back. I'm fine.
A real workup at a real.
I mean, really, this part doesn't look that bad at all. Okay, wow. S for Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Ah, she lived. Damn.
Did I die?
Yeah.
You have 3 minutes
We were
before
really
it
hoping,
stops.
but, you know.
3 minutes?
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Thanks, Tignataro. Pop, pop.
8%. It's great. Slightly above that of a dead fish.
That's what you want. You want a paramedic to say to you.
Seriously, Ben, dial it back. I'm fine.
Her acting, man.
What the hell happened down there?
Fine.
What happened down there? Did you become like a mystical Madam Web or something? Ooh, fancy. Look at my drip, look at my drip. I'm Ezekiel, look at my drip. Is he gonna shit his pants? What's going on? Oh, he's having a nightmare.
Where's my spider? They took my spider.
Where's my spider? They took my spider. Oh, snap. The only time we're gonna see any spider people in this entire movie. Except for Ezekiel, I know that, but... That looks pretty cool. Alright. Look at that suit. That is pretty dope.
I'm gonna be murdered one day.
Yeah, because that's what you want to say after a hookup.
Buzzkill?
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's a buzzkill.
We'll find them and kill them first.
Oh my god, his mouth doesn't...
Do you know
It's-
who did? I mean,
His mouth doesn't even go with what he's saying.
Seen in a vision.
Lady, run. This dude is
Where's the
crazy. I'm just gonna grab my gun. Where did he just go? He just went like forward and that way?
poisoning me.
How are you poisoning me?
Believe me, it's a good thing you had no idea today was the day you were going to die.
What are these lines? What are these lines? Jesus. Oh, here she comes, the party pooper.
You don't think
Pepsi.
that maybe in light of recent events I could use
Product
beer?
placement.
As you know, the protocol is no booze within 24 hours of your death.
Is that protocol?
Yeah, it's protocol.
I don't think that's
Boring.
accurate.
We've seen this 100 times. It was cardiac arrest. When your heart starts back up again, you're fine.
Really?
When you die for 3 minutes and your heart starts pumping again, you're fine.
Did you see a white light?
Give me some Jack Daniels. Give me the
Well,
booze.
actually,
Rah, 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 rah,
yeah,
rah,
they're
rah.
ruined now.
Rah.
You, sir?
Oh, snap. It's Emma Roberts. Shouldn't you be doing like an American Horror Story, something like that? What are you doing here?
Never stops leaping around in there. And always hungry.
Does it have a...
Is it because he...
Games.
Games! Yeah.
Whose is this? Oh, it's mine.
It's mine.
At least one. Well, my mother actually died in childbirth. But it wasn't that bad. It
Childbirth.
wasn't, like, I mean,
Right there.
obviously, death in childbirth is super rare.
Why would you do that face?
And for the last
Kind
her
of, I guess.
pregnancy,
I don't know.
100. Cassie, what's your guess? Cassie, what's your guess? Wait, we just did this. What? Seriously? Is this part of the game?
Sorry, they're calling everyone in. Fire down at the docks.
Thanks, Tignataro. He's got like a gunshot wound. She just keeps like just bleeding to death.
Hey, and internal injuries. Good catch. Let's go. Come on.
Good catch. She's still pumping that guy's chest.
Sir, you're okay.
He's like, oh my god, thank God. Please stop.
You had a bad experience on the job.
I don't think that's what's happening.
Don't let it mess with your head.
Don't let it mess with your head, even though you fell from a bridge and died for 3 minutes. Oh, here it comes. It barely hit him. It was like going 5 miles an hour.
He's dead.
O'Neal. Wake up! O'Neal, come on!
Yeah, he's like bleeding to death. Stop! He's bleeding to death. Squirt, blood squirting everywhere. And that is going to be 30 minutes. And you know what? I'm actually having a good time watching this. So you know what? I'm actually going to play. I'm having more fun laughing with it, but it's not as bad as everybody's saying it is. So I'm going to finish the movie and then we're going to have a full review on Madam Web. So stay tuned. So I just watched Madam Web. Alright, listen, here, alright. It's terrible. Ezekiel's like dialogue and the voiceover that they did, like, or tried to like mask and hide throughout that whole movie. When I stopped at the 30 minutes and kept going, his voiceover got worse and worse and worse. It just was so bad. The whole filming, the cinematography of it, it's not that bad. If I could describe this movie, I would say it's bearable. It's definitely bearable. I mean, like, CGI, a lot of it, like, is not terrible. I mean, there's definitely some, I mean, there are some parts that are not great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, like, say this is a fucking masterpiece, because it is not. If I could name a couple positives, I will definitely say the spider suit that Ezekiel wears wasn't terrible. When Ezekiel is like taking out the cops in the train station, that wasn't terrible. I can understand people's like perspective on it. While I was watching this movie, I really thought about like, what if this movie came out in like 2003? If Madam Web came out in 2003, there'd definitely be a different reception for it. The older Marvel movies and stuff like that we used to like that I grew up on, there are some goofy parts in it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, a lot of the lines in, you know, the older superhero movies weren't great. If you think about Elektra, Daredevil, the biggest problem for Sony right now is like they have no idea what they're doing when it comes to live action superhero movies. Like animation, like, you know, obviously Across the Spider-Verse and Beyond the Spider-Verse, those movies are amazing, but when it comes to live action, they're dropping the ball so hard. It destroys future excitement for future movies. Like the Craven movie that's supposed to be coming out soon, that's going to destroy a lot of anticipation for this movie. Let's say you go to a restaurant and every time you order anything off that menu, it's garbage. You're eventually going to stop going to that restaurant. And I feel like with Sony, it's just like, get somebody in there who has a fucking clue. Sit down, bunch of writers, like James Gunn. He has the next 10 years of DC written out and ready to go. So let's talk about a couple scenes from this movie. One scene I thought was not terrible. I guess not a scene, maybe a sequence. The fireworks factory. I thought there was potential there, but nothing is being executed well. And that whole finale, I mean, you know, Madam Web driving through 2 feet of concrete with an ambulance going out of a parking garage and hitting Ezekiel. Mind you, he has Spider-Man agility, and you assume he has spider sense, but I guess no. He jumps right into the fucking ambulance. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And like a lot of the characters too, like the 3 girls in this movie, like, they do nothing. Again, with the finale, it's like Madam Web force projects herself, and I just sat there and I just went, what the fuck is going on? It's mind-blowing. It really, like, honestly, I had to take a day. I had to sit on this movie and really just digest it. You know, it just like some of the stuff that happened in this movie, like, so after Dakota Johnson saves the girls, she brings them out into the middle of the fucking woods with no food, no water, and then leaves them there. Why? What the fuck? And again, the biggest problems in it is Dakota Johnson, for sure. She does not want to be there. She looks bored. She is bored. She does not want to be there. And it shows. As I was watching, it just seemed like, you know, she just was acting like herself. This wasn't a character. This was just her being an asshole. I mean, the biggest thing for me, why I continued to watch it, was because I was having fun laughing at it. But it was entertaining in a lot of aspects because, again, I went into it knowing the problems. I didn't really go into it with a full, like, blank slate. You know, obviously doing a little bit of research before watching Dakota Johnson, like, you know, her interviews, and just basically shitting on this movie the whole time. I mean, this is a movie that nobody asked for. This is definitely a movie nobody was like, you know what movie we need right now that the people are asking for? Madam Web. And then they go, who could star in this? And they saw probably a fucking commercial for 50 Shades of Grey, and they were like, that girl, she's perfect. She looks just like her. No, she was the worst casting possible. It was just insanity. The last scene of the movie is the one thing that made me just go, what the fuck? You see the three girls and the new blind Madam Web. Sydney Sweeney goes, how's your eyesight? She's fucking blind. What do you mean with her eyesight? She's fucking blind. I just, oh my God, it's just insanity. It's just fucking insanity. What? Like, it just, this one, at least I had fun. You know, I had some laughs as I was watching it. You know, I will mention this, as I was trying to watch this movie, it kept crashing on me. I only got to like maybe 5-10 minutes in and it kept crashing. It was like the movie was trying to tell me, like, don't watch this. Save yourself. This has been the most stressful video I've ever had to make, and I had fun doing it. Even though there were moments of anger, there was a lot of anger. There was definitely some anger, for sure. Overall, it's bearable. That's the only thing I can say about this movie. That's it. That's all I can give it. And I want to thank Betty Rose 13471574. Name's right here. But thank you so much for the recommendation. I really do appreciate it. I also want to do a special shout out to my girlfriend. Happy birthday. I love you so much. And thank you so much for being such a supportive girlfriend and being the best partner I could ever ask for. Thank you so much. And this is my birthday present to you. I love you very much. Also, we have shirts. Please definitely take a look. And if you guys are interested, please message and I will definitely try to get some orders out for you guys. It definitely helps out the channel. Also, comment down below and let me know what you guys think, if you actually enjoyed this video. And if there's any other videos you have in mind for me to review or also do for Pass or Play, please comment below. But also send them to my Twitter or also to my email, which is williamot1991@gmail.com. And thank you guys so much for being a supporter. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.
I'm a nothing, I'm a nothing, I'm a